In this video, we're gonna react on a video how to become a mobile app developer. It's a video from my series Sytechx React. So let's go. I'm a mobile app developer, so I can give a great advice in this topic. So here is Sytechx. I am Sytechx. I'm here to give you advice about computer science world. So don't forget to subscribe. We are here to grow together and become one of the best software engineers in the world. So let's go. We can start this, how to become a mobile app developer. So the link for the video, for the complete video, is in the description below.
Developer, there are 5 essential skills. Let's go over them one by one. There are basically 2 ways to build mobile app.
Okay, so the first thing is to build a mobile app application. We have 2 different ways. You can choose the way that are more beneficial for you. You can build a mobile application natively or using some framework.
Native or cross-platform.
Native or cross-platform development. So there are some difference between us. Native development is building an application for a specific device, Android device or iOS device. You will have more performance if you do this, but it will cost you more. But if you wanna reduce your cost, you can build it with cross-platform solution that will build a mobile application for Android and iOS with the same code.
With native development, we can build an app that runs only on a particular platform like iOS or Android. This approach gives us full control over the capabilities of the target platform, resulting in great performance and the best user experience.
It's the best user experience. So to build this, use Kotlin for Android or Swift for iOS. We can also use Java for Android, but personally I use Kotlin, and Kotlin is the better choice right now. Nobody really uses Java.
However, the downside is that if you want to build the same app for a different platform, you have to create a separate project.
Wait, that's the problem. You have to create separate source code, and this stuff will cost you more to maintain both of them.
In an entirely different language and ecosystem. This means 2 separate projects and 2 sets of bugs to fix. That's where cross-platform or multi-platform development comes to the rescue. With cross-platform development, we can reduce development time by reusing the same code for different platforms and potentially reduce bugs. Fixing a bug once means it's fixed across multiple platforms.
So yeah, we reduce the number of problems that we face. So that's a really good solution, but we reduce the user experience also. So it depends on what your goal.
Now, for native development, we have a few options. For iOS, we can use Objective-C, which is an older language.
It's not really used. We prefer to use Swift. Swift is a better choice for iOS development. Okay, so Swift is the better choice.
Or Swift, which is modern and preferred. For Android, we can use Java, which is a traditional language, or Kotlin, which is modern and preferred.
Kotlin. Personally, I use Kotlin. So if you want an Android app development, an Android app that runs perfectly, don't hesitate to contact me.
Which is modern.
I have a lot of experience in Kotlin, for sure. It was the first programming language that I learned.
And preferred. For cross-platform development, the option depends on the framework or toolkit we use. There are several cross-platform toolkits like React Native, Flutter.
Okay, so I'm just gonna move the camera so you can see it. React Native,
Kotlin multi-platform, map.
Kotlin multi-platform. Also, we can use Kotlin to build multi-platform application. That's a really powerful thing on Kotlin. So here, personally, I use React Native. I'm gonna explain what, because React Native uses JavaScript, and JavaScript is a really common programming language for web development, because I do web development too. So JavaScript is really useful at learning React fasterly. So when you learn React Native, you can easily translate to React JS and learn web development too. So this is why personally I use React Native, and it's the oldest one compared to Flutter, which is in So personally, I use React Native. The thing that I don't like in Flutter is that in Flutter we use Dart. Dart is not really common programming language. It's more easy than JavaScript, right? But it's not really common. Also, we have Kotlin. Kotlin use Kotlin, and that's it. And this normally you use C Sharp, if I'm not wrong.
Maui, and a few others. Let's dive into each one. First off, we have React Native, which was released by Facebook in 2015. This toolkit lets you build mobile apps.
It is more older than Flutter, so the resources about it are more.
Using JavaScript and React, which is a popular library for building web user interfaces. Some big names using React Native include Microsoft Office, Skype, and even Facebook itself. Then we have Flutter, which is a Google product that came out in 2017. Flutter uses a programming language
That is
called
more easy
Dart.
than if you wanna start something easy and go fastly without learning JavaScript. Dart is a better choice. So if you are a beginner, start with learning Flutter, because the syntax of Dart is more easy than JavaScript, and you can see it over here. I don't know if you know that his function. The syntax in Dart is definitely more easy than
Skills with
JavaScript.
Flutter are eBay, Alibaba, and Google Pay. It's really powerful and gaining a lot of traction. Now let's talk about Kotlin multi-platform. This is the newest player released by JetBrains, the same company behind tools like IntelliJ, PyCharm, and WebStorm. In my opinion, the best IDEs in the world. It uses the Kotlin programming language, which is a modern language inspired by Java. Apps like McDonald's, Netflix, and Cash App.
So all of these applications are built in Kotlin. And YouTube also, the mobile application of YouTube that you use probably to see this video are also built in Kotlin. And I can rebuild it if you want me to do a video where I will rebuild YouTube, tell me in the comment. And don't forget to subscribe to Sytechx.
Built with Kotlin multi-platform. And finally, we have MAUI, which stands for .NET Multi-Platform App UI. Introduced by Microsoft, MAUI allows you to build native mobile and desktop apps using C# and .NET. These days, most companies prefer to use multi-platform development to reduce their costs. This means we can rule out native development for now and focus on cross-platform options. Now, which framework is the best? Well, there is no such a thing as the best framework. Yes, there are people out there like our superstar, highly opinionated developer, Mr. John Smith, who swears by React Native, but there are others with a different opinion. The reality is that neither of these frameworks is perfect. Each has its own problems and quirks that you'll discover once you start building real applications.
So personally, if you are a complete beginner, I advise you to learn Flutter because it's more easy. And if you have a background in JavaScript like me, I advise you to learn React Native to improve your skills in web development too. And if you are familiarized with Kotlin multi-platform will be really easy for you. And if you have a background in C#, I advise you to learn this. I'm not really using this, so I don't have so many information about it. But yeah.
Beyond YouTube tutorials. And the reason for that is that they try to support two entirely different platforms at the same time. So which cross-platform solution should you choose? Well, it depends on two things. First, on what languages and technologies you're familiar with. For example, if you're a C# developer, MAUI might be the easier route. If you know web technologies like JavaScript and React, you might want to go for React Native. It's an easier transition from web to mobile development. The other factor is job opportunities. There are often more jobs available for React Native and Flutter.
That's a really good thing too. When you learn JavaScript and React Native and React.js, you will have more job opportunity because you can have opportunity in mobile app development and also in web development. So yeah, that's a really good idea. But Flutter is really good also. And if you want a high-paying role, you need to master a specific domain. This is why you can focus on Android app development like what I do, Kotlin, or iOS, which is what I'm going to learn in But one thing also that I am going to add, if you wanna learn Swift, you need to have a MacBook not an, not an Android computer. What the fuck? I don't know if you see, if you tell it like that, but yeah.
Here you can see the number of open positions for different types of mobile app developers in the US. Now, this is the current situation here and may be different where you live. Maybe there are more job opportunities for a Flutter developer.
Flutter is growing, so the opportunity for Flutter developer are growing day by day. Here we can see that React Native are more because React Native is here for more time than Flutter, but the opportunity for Flutter are also growing a lot.
So I recommend doing your own research rather than taking my or someone else's advice about which
You have
route
to
choose.
develop the skill to do your own research. It's really important. Don't believe me, don't trust me, don't trust him, don't trust anybody. Do your own research.
But realistically, if you're looking for a career in mobile development, you would have to choose between React Native and Flutter. If you have basic web development skills, React Native is a better route. Otherwise, I would recommend Flutter because Dart, which is the programming language that Flutter uses, is a nicer language to
more
work
easy.
with.
Yeah, you can see it like this. Yeah, it's definitely more easy.
And JavaScript. It's more modern and doesn't have the quirks and weird parts you find in JavaScript. So decide between JavaScript or Dart and commit to a study plan. I believe if you dedicate 3 to 5 hours every day, you can learn the essence of either of these languages in about 2 months. To help you on this journey, I've created a free supplementary PDF that breaks down the specific concepts you need to learn for each skill. It also includes several project ideas to help.
There are a lot of ideas that you can do. I'm gonna showcase to you in a video the project that I did, Anime. It will be a really helpful video for all mobile app developer. And we are also going to an adventure where I'm going to create my first company. We're gonna create it together. So if you are interested, don't forget to subscribe. We are going to do a lot of things in this YouTube channel. So yeah, I think that's it. The links for the video will be in the description. So if you wanna see the rest of it, here he will talk about Git and Git control, data structure and algorithm, which are the basic stuff in programming and design pattern. So yeah, that's it. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and subscribe to Sytechx for a lot of computer science stuff. And the link for this video will be in the description if you wanna see it. Don't forget to drop your like, subscribe, and share it with your friend. Thanks a lot. Peace.